Hey everyone, welcome to another MLM dumpster fire. Today we're back for yet another top MLM fails video, and I'm sorry, but there's another video from John in this one. I know we just watched John the other day, but this one is called 6 Reasons Why You Suck at Recruiting. So how could I not watch that? And the other few clips are from Debbie Neal, who is one of top reps in Arbonne, and she's been on top of Arbonne for like 18, 19 years. I've covered her in the past. She likes to yell at people at her downline, in my opinion. Well, from all the clips that we've seen, usually she always yells. And then the very last one is a short clip from a Young Living leader, Martha, who I've covered as well in the past. So I've not watched any of this. Before we get into it, don't forget to click the like and subscribe button. That's a nice free way that you can support my channel if you would like. And as always, big shout out to all my channel members. Thank you guys for being here. And let's just get into this. We're gonna start off with Debbie because those clips are shorter than John's video. So we're gonna leave John for the very last.
You have to have faith. Faith like you know your name. Unshakable faith breaks barriers. It creates miracles. It changes the game. It attracts incredible people into your business. Most people don't have faith. They're wishing, they're hoping. It takes knowing. Where are you leading yourself in the next 3 months? Decide, draw that line in the sand, make up your mind, and know with all of your heart and all of your soul that you are doing it. Let your team know. Let everyone that you talk to know. People want to join something special. They join passion. They join you. And it comes from having unshakable faith.
I mean, you can have all the faith in the freaking world, Debbie, but if you're joining a business model where it's statistically proven, there's data out there that proves that the majority of people are not making any profit, no amount of faith, unshakable faith, is gonna help you get to the top unless you're joining early or unless you have a big following on social media that you can then recruit into your downline in the MLM. Faith has nothing to do with that. If the odds are against you, if the business model is built in a way where the majority of people have to lose money in order for the top 1% or less to make money, there's nothing faith can do there. That's just BS. And I get that she's trying to be very like inspiring and passionate, but she's just yelling at a bunch of people in her downline. And I don't think yelling equals passion. So whenever she yells at us like this, it makes me really uncomfortable. But okay, let's move on to the next one.
If you want more, you have to give up good for great. You do that by stepping away from the crowd. You cannot aim for average to be extraordinary. Do more than what is required. Be the hardest working person. Have the biggest vision. Be the most urgent. It's an exchange. Give up your fear and walk in faith. We hold ourselves back because we focus on the fear of what could go wrong. Have faith in the unseen. Have faith that there's a greater life waiting for you. If you want to be filled with faith, you have to have the courage to stand in your dreams. Most people don't. They give up long-term success for short-term comfort, for short-term justification. If you want the life that you're destined to have, you can create it in this industry. You just can't do it with the same habits that you have now, the same mindset, the same goals, the same urgency, the same energy. It takes more.
Again, kind of yelling, raising her voice at a bunch of grown-ups in her downline who are supposed to be their own bosses and have their own business, which we know that when you join an MLM, you're actually an independent contractor. You're not your own boss. It's not your small business. But the MLM reps and leaders especially like to claim that when you join an MLM, it's your own business and you're your own boss, which you're not. But again, even if you have this lady who's on top of Arbonne yelling at you, trying to motivate you, which again, yelling does not equal passionate in my opinion. So a bunch of BS from Debbie. I know I asked previously when I spoke about Debbie, I asked you guys if you would like to see me react to a full podcast from Debbie, and some of you guys said yes if I want to, and I'm still thinking about it. I think it would be a good idea, like instead of Eric, just react to Debbie a little bit, but I'm not sure if I'm ready to watch a full podcast of her yelling at us, to be honest. All right, let's move on to Martha because her video is very short as well.
People don't necessarily want to learn a lot of things anymore. they want you to push the button for them, right? Like there are people that's just a bigger thing. Now, do you need to, as an infopreneur, that we teach things that we've done, do you need to also have that in your arsenal, so to speak? Yes, absolutely, because that's how they know that you know what you're talking about.
First of all, this editing is terrible. This music is way too loud. But also, did she say info? What? I cannot.
Talking about, right? But then ultimately at the top of that arsenal, what you need to have is you need to have a way for you to be able to push the button for people, okay? So the thing that they want done, they want to learn enough about it to know that you know what you're talking about and they can trust you. And then at the end, they want you to do it for them, if you can. If you have the capacity to do that. And so when I started...
All right, great. So this is a clip from her video, her live stream that she was talking about. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people are looking for quick ways to get rich, I guess, and get money and whatnot. But infopreneur, whatever she called it. First of all, you join an MLM, that doesn't mean that you have all the knowledge, especially for the majority of people who are not even successful in an MLM. How can you be infopreneur and teach other people how to be successful if you yourself are not successful in that business model? I think there's a bunch of BS from Martha anyway. Let's move on to John's video and let's learn why most people suck at recruiting.
Here's why. I'm going to get into some of the reasons that you suck at recruiting. Number one, a lot of you are overthinking it. How many of us get analysis paralysis? We totally overthink. What am I going to say to this person? I haven't talked to them in years. I don't really know this person. I've got 900 Facebook friends that I've never talked to. Why? What is the point of like friending up people, connecting with people, getting new followers, putting out content, working so hard on your brand if you're not going to proactively reach out to people that are following you, that are friend requesting you?
I mean, the fact that they're still saying that you should talk to all 900 people that you have on your Facebook friends list is just, it's almost 2025. Oh, this is the Christmas week. I'm pre-recording this for before Christmas week. So if you guys are celebrating Christmas and the holidays, I wish you a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, whatever you're celebrating, wherever you're doing, wherever you are. I hope you're having a great time. But yeah, I mean, we're almost to 2025 at this point, and we're still telling people to make a list and contact their Facebook friends. It's just ridiculous, in my opinion.
And then some of you actually get into a customer conversation, a product conversation, and you don't ask the extra question. Write that down. That's a huge mistake, because here's the thing. Even if they say no, I just want to try the products, at least you planted the seed. But from a duplication standpoint, it's easier to duplicate leading with the product than it is leading with the opportunity. Now, I love to lead with the opportunity, but I've been in this network marketing profession for over 23 years, right? 2+ decades. Most of my network knows what I do. They know I'm in business, right? I have that kind of network. Most people, let's talk about normal people, a normal person. Now, if you're like leaving company A and you're coming over to company B, or like you've built businesses before, you've been in business for years, that's different. You may be able to lead with the opportunity. Some of my best recruits started off as curious customers. They wanted to try the product, but they were also interested in the opportunity, but I asked the extra question. Some of them have been a customer in the past. Some of them have bought products in the past. Some of them, it was just the stars aligned, the timing was right. But if I didn't plant the seed, I didn't even ask the question, there is less likelihood of them asking. Does that make sense? Like, why not just say, hey, I'm going to add you to our Live Clean tribe so you can learn more about
Live Clean tribe. Who, what, why, what in the cult is going on? I feel like I would not want to participate in that because it sounds cultish, but maybe that's just me.
our products. But would you also like to take a peek at the opportunity, because we have a separate group that I can add you to where you can learn more about the compensation plan and how we make money, because this is language I use. It's like affiliate marketing on steroids. And if they say, hey, no, I don't even want to look at the opportunity, cool, just put them in the,
It's like affiliate marketing on steroids. Again, if somebody said that, a stranger said that in my inbox, I'd probably block them. But also, it's like affiliate marketing, but MLM companies have gone affiliate. In this year alone, there was a lot of companies that did that, and people lost their downline and moved to other MLMs. So if it's like affiliate marketing, why do people leave the MLM when it's no longer MLM, when it actually goes or turns to affiliate model? Because it's not the same thing. So again, we are almost in 2025. I don't feel like it's useful to anyone at this point.
We call our product group Live Clean Tribe, but you can call your group whatever you want. You can use whatever tools you want. I think the thing is, a lot of us also, this is another mistake, we don't use the tools. Every single time someone asks for information, I add them to the group. I tag them in the video or in the information they requested, right? Depending on what they're interested in. And then I put them in a group chat, introducing them to other people. Don't be a fool. Use the tools. The point is, I could explain the product or opportunity or the compensation, but they're going to go, I can't do what he's doing. Even if they're impressed, they're like, wow, you're so knowledgeable. How'd you?
Again, this is like Debbie. I feel like John and Debbie are really unhinged today, because imagine your boss talking to you in this way. Or like, you're supposed to be talking to people who are their own business owners, and you're telling them don't be a fool, and you're talking to them in this way. It's just ridiculous. It's disrespectful. And who do you think you are to be talking to people in that way? That's just, I think that's really rude. So
know all of that. Wow, that must take forever to memorize all that and explain it. You're so good at explaining it. The problem is they're going to go, I can't do what he's doing. But if I say, hey, I'm going to add you to a group so you can learn more about the products. I'm going to add you to another group so you can learn more about the opportunity and how we make money. All you have to do is what I'm doing with you right now. We add people to the groups, tag them in the appropriate videos, depending on what they're interested in. Like if someone wants to lose weight, it's different than someone that wants to make money, right? So I tell them, I'm going to add you to these two groups. Once you're in, let me know, and I'll tag you in the video. And look, if they watch that 20-minute video and they're not interested, okay, great, next. I planted the seed. I'm not here to convince anybody to get rich with me. You don't want to beg people to try your products, beg people to join your team. So I do believe the fortune really is in the follow-up. It's not just a cliche. I still have my follow-up book. I know for some of you, you're like, dude, I got a digital calendar. It's the best. Cool, good for you. I don't like it. I like physical. Anyway, I have a physical follow-up book too. The point is, fortune's in the follow-up, but I'm not a fool. I'm going to use the tools. So, I like for people to watch the 20-minute video, because to me, it's like, if you don't have 20 minutes to learn about a life-changing opportunity, do I really want to spend my time working with someone like that? Probably not. Point being, I get them in the group, tag them in the video, put them in my follow-up book. Okay? Why do I put them in my follow-up book? Because I want to be able to keep track of the people that expressed interest. I circle the people that join. I cross off the ones that are a no. Because listen, you're not going to sign up 10 people if you only put 5 people in your pipeline. It's like common sense. Like, you need to constantly fill your pipeline. I also take screenshots of people's profiles, and
the fact that, he's taking screenshots of people's profiles and he has a book where he writes down everyone's names. I mean, that's so much work as well. Like, just think about the amount of work, the time that takes to do and to keep doing. And the majority of people are not making any profit anyway. I'm gonna link the modere income disclosure statement down below so that you can take a look at it, and Arbonne as well, and Young Living, because we spoke about those two companies as well briefly in this video. But none of these people in these companies are making money. Only top 1% or less do. Everyone below them, up to 99% of people, never make any profit. And you have to do so much work, put in so much effort for nothing. You literally get no benefits back from them. You're just bothering a bunch of people and being spammy.
And I text them to myself, because if I forget to put them in my book, or I forget to put them in my reminder app, I'll make sure to screenshot, and then I'll sometimes go through my screenshots like, I forgot to follow up with Natalie. Oh, forgot about Sarah. Because even at my level, and as long as I've been doing this, I still forget to follow up with people. And the truth is, most people do not join or buy after 1 or 2 conversations. Here's another little tip. Here's another reason you suck at recruiting. You ready? You don't have a reason you're following up. You're just like, hey, just touching base. Hey, just following up. Boring. Now you could say, hey, Sarah, great talking to you yesterday. I'm so excited to throw you in a chat. I don't ask for permission. I just tell them the next step is I'm going to throw you in a chat. Write this down, y'all. I'm telling you exactly what to do to build a 6 or 7 figure income. This is what I still do today. I'm going to throw you in a chat, introducing you to some other amazing.
You can throw these people into the chat all you want. If they're not interested, they're not gonna participate. I mean, I get it, like his way is aggressive and it does make people uncomfortable probably, and it is hard for people to say no, especially when someone is so assertive, but I still think at the end of the day, they might be in the chat for a while or something, but you can't really force them to join, especially if they can't afford it, or if they know that it's a scam, or, you know, I still think that it doesn't really work anymore. I think that he's only successful because he's been in network marketing for over 20 years. Like, he started early enough. So I don't think this would work for John if he was fresh to join now. Like, yeah, maybe he would because of his attitude and his personality. Maybe people find him intimidating. He would see some success, but I don't think he would be as successful as he is nowadays. Unless he grow his like social media following and then recruited a bunch of his followers. But anyway, he joined early. That's why I think he's successful. But let me know down below what you think. If John joined today freshly, would he be successful in an MLM?
Leaders on the team for 2 reasons. 1, I want you to meet other people. I want you to hear their story. I want you to get inspired. I want you to get excited. But number 2, this is a part of our system. You add people to the groups, tag them in the videos, set up group chats, you earn while you learn, we all work together. It's a beautiful thing. And if I really, really want to work with somebody, I'll do a phone call. My close ratio increases when I put people in a group chat and increases even more when I do a phone call. Most of you are not having enough conversations. It's one of your biggest weaknesses. You're posting and praying. I hope someone asks me about my product. I hope someone asks me about my company. It doesn't work like that. Not in this day and age. People are much more skeptical. It's harder to get attention on social. Now, if you do have people in your inbox, you do.
Also, John, you're forgetting that not everyone is the type of person that you are. So not everyone is able to, even if they get people on phone calls, they might not be able to close them because they don't know what they're doing and they're not as confident as you are, or as, again, assertive or aggressive as you are, in my opinion. It's still not going to work for the majority of people, but okay.
You do have new followers. You do have people watching your stories. That's awesome. Those are the easiest and best people to reach out to. It shocks me how many people don't reach out to their network. What are you so afraid? Like, they're going to make fun of you. They're going to reject you. They're going to say, look, at the end of the day, some of the people that will buy, will join, will express interest, will only do so after you reach out. And it might not be that you reach out to pitch them. I don't ever feel like I'm pitching someone. I feel like they're so fortunate I'm reaching out to them to share a life-changing opportunity with them, if I even get into that conversation.
A life-changing opportunity, a life-changing business where the majority of people don't profit, and it's been proven statistically. Modere's income disclosure statement shows that as well. I'm gonna link that down below in the description box. Again, I already said that, I know, I just realized. It's down below if you want to take a look at it if you're new. Like, it's not a life-changing opportunity. It could be maybe life-changing in a bad way, like you go into debt and you lose money, but definitely for the majority of people, it's not life-changing in a good way, John. And you know that. I think he knows that very well.
Because sometimes we just need to have the mindset that we don't even have a business. How would you promote something on social media if you didn't make money selling it? How would you talk about this new product if you didn't make money selling it? That's how you should talk about it. And as far as reaching out to people, what if you just had a goal this week to start 100 conversations? What if you had that goal every week? I'm going to reach out to 100 people, whether it's wish them happy birthday, hey, thanks for the follow, hey, Sarah, it's been a while. Start a conversation. Stop overthinking it. But if you're posting and you're prospecting, right, you're doing both. That's what leads to profits. If you are not reaching out to people and you're only posting, you're missing out. You're not making as much money as you could or should. Remember, scared money don't make money. Don't be scared. Why? Because look, at the end of the day, you have a miracle in your mouth. If they don't want to take the opportunity or they're not interested, cool, planted a seed. Some will, some won't, some wait, so what next? Don't be bitter, get better. Don't get frustrated, get fascinated. Say, I wonder what John's team's doing. I wonder what the top people in the world are doing. Maybe I should listen to them. Maybe I should model what they're doing because clearly it's working. This is the key to success. This is how we built a multi-million-dollar business. This is how we built the #1 team in our company. This is how we've made millions and millions of dollars over the last several years. And it's why we continue to show up every day, because we know what it takes.
I disagree. Again, I think him and his upline are joined early enough and have been in the industry for long enough to see some success. It's not going to happen for the majority of people. Again, like a lot of people don't have big social media following that they can recruit anyway. So like if you're doing that, you're just forcing and manipulating, in my opinion, your friends and family to join your business, which is not even your business. You're an independent contractor. But anyway, gonna wrap this video up here. Let me know down below what you thought about this. And thank you so much for watching. I especially made it through to the end. That really helps me out a lot. And don't forget that you can click that like and subscribe button if you would like to support my channel in a nice free way. And as always, big shout out to all my channel members. Thank you guys for being here. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.